From beginningless time, we have been unable to free ourselves from the prison of samsara. Attachment is what keeps us bound in this prison. That's a quote from Meaningful to Behold by the Venerable Geshe Kelsang Gyatso. While I was studying this book, I found the topic of attachment quite difficult to understand. One of the common questions that comes up is, how can I not be attached to the people and animals that I love? While thinking carefully about this topic, I came to a small realization, and I thought I'd share that with you. The first thing to consider is the difference between love and in love. Love is wishing others to be happy and free from suffering. So hopefully that's the way we feel about the people and animals in our lives. Whereas in love is about wishing ourselves to be happy, and really isn't focused on others at all. So if you accept those definitions, you can't love an object. An external object like a car or a house or an opinion, they can't feel happy, so therefore you can't love them. But you could be in love with them, because really we focus on how those external objects can make us happy. Loving other sentient beings can be a great source of happiness for them, and it also can be a great source of happiness for us as a side effect. The difficulty arises when we fall in love with objects and we attach strings of dependency to those objects, which means that our happiness is dependent on us obtaining or keeping them. Notice in this picture, the focus is all on the self. In other words, it's all about me. I can only be happy if I get a particular car. I'll only be happy if I win a race. I'll only be happy if I get a particular pair of shoes, and so forth. The problem is that when we don't get those things, or we lose them, because we've attached our happiness to them, it's disturbed or even destroyed. So I think the trick to answering the question about attachment is, if we don't put strings of dependency on people, animals, objects, it means that our happiness can remain undisturbed irrespective of whether we actually have those things. But it doesn't mean that we can't love people, we can't love beings, and we can't enjoy all of the amazing possibilities that our world provides for us. So therefore, it is possible to be happy with no strings attached.